Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful customized mug using your Cricut Maker and your Cricut Mug Press. First, I'm going to go ahead and put my Cricut Infusible transfer sheet onto my Cricut mat, and I'm going to go ahead and use this one with the flowers on it. It's so pretty. So we want to go ahead and line it up and try not to get this paper here onto the sheet because it's really sticky and you don't want to rip this part of it. So this is how the back looks. And we want to go ahead and put this facing up, the design facing up. Okay. I do have this rolling tool. I'm going to go ahead and flatten this out. I'm going to make sure there's no bubbles on there. So this is how it looks so far. Okay. Next, I'm going to go ahead and clean my 15-ounce Cricut mug. So I am using the Cricut brand 15-ounce mug. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clean it with alcohol prep pads. And the reason why I want to do this is because I want to make sure that there's no lint on this mug when I put my infusible transfer sheet on. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my Cricut mat with the Cricut infusible ink transfer sheet onto the Cricut Maker. So I'm just going to line that up in there. The Cricut Design Space app. And from here, you want to go ahead and click on New Project. Okay, and then on the left here, click on Projects. So you can either search Cricut Mug Design Setup, or here I do have it saved in my bookmarked. So when you search, you would do Mug Design Setup. So I'm going to click on that. And the nice thing about this is it is free, and you can choose up to 20 options. The only thing is that you have to be careful because there are several types of mug options, but with this one we are making a 15-ounce, so I want to be sure when I do choose the style that I do select the 15-ounce. So here I'm going to use the I'm going to choose the large wavy edge 15-ounce. And so large wavy edge 15-ounce, and here it shows you how your mug will look on the edges. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Customize. Because I'm going to put a text on here, like a name, I'm going to go ahead and click on text. And I'm going to put her name. Her name's Anne. If you want to change the font, you can. You would just click on the font here and click on System. And the system is fonts that are free that Cricut provides you with on the app. I actually like, for this one here, I actually like the Bondi 72 Old Style. Okay. And then you can even choose how big you want it. So with this template here, this is the middle of your mug. This is the right side of your mug and your left side of the mug. So I'm going to go ahead and drag this to the middle because I want her name in the middle of the mug. And then you can even make the font bigger if you'd like. So you can choose the font size here on the top. If you want it to go a little bit bigger, you can. So I'm just going to keep pressing up. And then I'm going to go ahead and center it in the middle of the mug. So because this is the middle here, between this mug here, the N So that looks centered to me. So now what I want to do is I want to go ahead, since I centered everything, I want to take this part of the template out because the Cricut Maker will try to cut it. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And then I want to go ahead and highlight everything. And I want to go ahead and attach it. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and say make it. We do want to mirror your design. So on this left here, go ahead and click on mirror it and hit continue. Okay, and then once that comes up, we're going to go ahead and choose the Cricut. We're going to use the infusible ink option. Okay, so here it is, infusible ink transfer sheet. Okay, we want to just go ahead and keep everything the way it looks. Next, we'll go ahead and click on this blinking arrow. And now we'll click on this blinking C. And now your Cricut Maker is printing your customized mug. She is going to love it. With this one sheet of Cricut Infusible Transfer Sheets, it actually makes 2 mugs. So I'm going to save the other side for another mug, but I like getting the bigger, the 2-pack, the bigger box. But you can actually buy a smaller box if you wanted to just make us small. Or just one. So this is what I'm saying. They have a smaller size box if you did want to purchase a smaller instead of 2 smaller ones instead of 1 big one that makes 2. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click on this blinking arrow. So now I'm going to remove my transfer sheet off of the mat. It's really sticky. So I'm just going to take this off and save this one for another time. Oops. Okay. I'm just going to cut this off and keep this for another time. So I'm going to go and just put this to the side. And I'm going to throw this away. Then I'm going to gently take this part off of the mat. Okay, put this to the side. And we want to go ahead and take off the parts that we're not going to want the ink on, so we don't need this part on there. So what's nice is this is thick enough you actually don't need a weeding tool to pull these off. You can just bend it and then take the name off. So I'm taking off Anne, the A. So while I'm doing this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and preheat my Cricut mug press. So I'm going to go ahead and start that. the E little middle part wants to come off, so let's try to stick that back on. I'm just going to cut this part that doesn't want to come off and stick it right back where it goes. Okay, so this is how her name looks, and so I already prepared my cup, so I'm going to go ahead and stick this on my cup. And what I like to do is just kind of make sure it's in the middle. And then also, for me, it's easier to use these edges to kind of align it right here. The edge, wavy edge part. So if it looks centered from here, going down, okay. I'm going to push it down a little because I want my infusible ink to go to the bottom here. Okay. So it's straight. There you go. Okay, so that's what we have started. Then here I do have some heating tape. It's called heat resistant tape that you do need to have to make this. So I do put some tape here on the side to hold it down. And then on the other side as well. Okay. And I would also put some on top of her name. Let's make it a little better. So I'd put some heating tape going across her name. And another little piece here. Okay, so we got heating tape, and then next I'm going to go ahead and put heating tape going around the mug on the top part. Thought I had enough on there. So close. Okay, just put a little bit more here. And the reason why I'm putting it on here is so that when it's infusing the ink onto the mug, everything's straight and held down securely so that the print will look good and come out real smooth and clear. So I'm going to also do that to the bottom as well. That says my press is ready to go. Okay, that one I did enough, so that's perfect. Okay, everything looks good. I'm going to go ahead and now put it in my press, my mug press. So we'll open that up, even this out. Just make sure you have the all of the ink and everything aligned. Basically this handle here in the middle, and then press it down. Now our mug is infusing, and we have to wait until all these are lit up solid. So it'll take some time, and then you'll hear a beep. So we'll go ahead and wait for it. I really do love making these mugs as well. They're so much fun to do and fun to make. Really easy and fun to make. And everyone needs a mug. I love it. And again, they're so fun to make. So it looks like our mug, customized mug, is almost ready. It's blinking at the second dot here, so we're waiting till it blinks, and then you'll hear it. Also, it'll make a noise when it's done as well. Okay, it's almost done cooking. I did get my Cricut Infusible ink transfer tape set. You can get them anywhere, any hobby store, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, my Cricut maker as well, and also my Cricut mug press. Actually, I got that at Joann's. All of the Cricut items, you can get it at any hobby store, even if on Amazon if you'd like. Okay, so it is making that noise and it's blinking all fours. So we're going to go ahead and take it out. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let it sit for about, I would say, 20 minutes, because it's really hot. You don't want to touch it, and it's still everything's still infusing. So let's wait about 20 minutes and we'll check on it. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes, so let's go ahead and unwrap our finished product. Oh, wow. This looks so beautiful. She is going to love this. Wow. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed it.